nothing like an Oscar de la Renta bride, that's for sure. And with this collection, there was so much beautiful gowns to work with. I think my customer coming out of Miami is going to be pleasantly overjoyed to see the artistic works that we just saw come down the runway. It was spectacular, from the chantilly laces to the taffeta to the floral sequin embroideries. I mean, there was such a plethora of gorgeous pieces for the woman that's looking for fashion for her wedding day, and also looking to be just simply stunning as she comes down the wide aisle.
I'm almost speechless from the Oscar show. I have not seen such beautiful embroideries and delicacy of work. I mean, it was a couture show. And the variety of shapes that he showed, we saw lots of great narrow, but lots of great full, and then beautiful A-lines, which most girls respond to because an A-line shape works for every kind of figure type. But I think this particular bridal week was seeing so many structured ball gowns, fuller shapes created by pleating and darting and fullness. And they weren't sort of whimsical soft dresses they've been in the past, like tulle and organza. These are serious gowns made of satin and file and taffeta, more structured fabrics. But overall, there's a feeling of classicism. And I've been seeing this over and over in the market. The sort of 50s inspired, but very modern and timelessly elegant, true wedding dresses. These are no nonsense wedding dresses. There's nothing else. They're not for any other occasion but wedding. So I'm so happy to see that. Really, really. This show was amazing.
I think that, from Oscar's incredible fashion house, Mr. De La Renta really believes in exquisite embroideries and techniques that no one has, really used in the artistry of a bridal gown. I think we really saw it so spectacularly displayed in the floral corded lace gown that we saw come down. I know that was one of my absolute favorites in the collection.
I thought Oscar de la Renta's show was amazing. It was gorgeous, it was feminine. The detailing, the texture of the lot of floral, a lot of cover-ups that were really elegant. The lace was just so intricate and gorgeous. I just wanted to try them all on. The flower girls were so adorable.
The flower girls I'm obsessed with. I think Oscar now is looking after the whole wedding party. The thing about Oscar de la Renta, it's immensely timeless. I think as a bride, you always want to be timeless, whether you want to be fashion, you're young, second wedding, third wedding even. I think you can't go wrong with Oscar. I think he really, really has class, style, elegance, and also knowing the team at Oscar, they have a huge emphasis on fun. So there's character, there's a personality with every dress. This dress we saw had a little bit of blue to it. We saw blush pink. He's never been afraid of playing with colour, more than way earlier than anyone else was doing colour.
They're very spirited gowns, they're happy gowns. And there's a happiness factor there that sometimes been missing in some collections, from a lot of people. Been through some really difficult times. I think in difficult economic times, you've got to show happy clothes because girls really respond to that. And there's always going to be brides despite every economic time, So I'm very happy to see these happy dresses.
I really feel that an Oscar bride would be many brides, not just one particular. I think Oscar never wants a bride to feel restricted. I think it's about, she wants to dance. But earlier in the day, she's got to be very formal and have great confidence and be walking down the aisle. But then later on, she'll be great, dancing, throwing her bouquet, letting her hair down. So I think that's the great thing of an Oscar gown, that you can feel confident doing all of those things and feel like yourself.
The wedding is, again, it's her red carpet moment, but more importantly, it's the pinnacle, sort of her first pinnacle of her life. It's a summation of so many things in her life culminating on this beautiful day. She should be happy. She should have a little sadness as well, but definitely happiness, looking forward to the future, and an amazing celebration of a joining of two families. So there's so much to celebrate. I always say a bride should be her, not different, just her best self on that day. It's so important.
His gowns are both classic and modern, and it just reminds us like he really makes women look their absolute best, and few people do it as well. It's just amazing. Like every one of those women look like a princess, and I think we could all see, for me, my readers in those gowns, and just like it's just, you put on one of those dresses and there's no doubt that's your day.
I think there's a sense of regal elements to the designs that he puts forth for the woman who's going to walk down the aisle. This is kind of an iconic, historic piece, an element as part of her forever wardrobe, her bridal gown. And Mr. De La Renta really identifies with the woman who's marrying and how special this piece needs to be.
I love that he just continues to surprise us after all this time in the industry. He is an innovator, and where he gets his constant creativity is just, it's amazing. He's an incredible artist. So to open the show with a color dress and then to end with a pink dress was just, you know, it was a nice surprise. I think he continues to surprise and delight us season after season. He's really one of the shows that I really look forward to.